Hello and welcome to yet another heads-up match against Sekkei. This will be our 8th that we're playing. I won the last one after some bad luck somewhere. He says humility about a legacy match he just played and won against Painter on humility. I thought he won on Emrakul, that he would play Show and Tell Emrakul, but apparently didn't. For those that are not familiar with Magic the Gathering, you're obviously just in the dark here. No clue what I'm talking about, just trying to fill the entire minute here. I don't know how many people watch these heads-up games. At least two do, that is Sekkei himself and his brother, TK0. And we start here, we get a decent hand, so we do the standard raise, we totally whiff. He might bet here, which he doesn't, and I'm gonna check as well. We actually hit a 8, so at this point I think our hand is better than his. Unless he has an ace, of course, but I doubt he has. I'm curious why he is thinking so long. I just try to extract some value here, 125. And now we make two higher pair than the twos. So even if he has an ace still beats me. So if he leads out, I'm just calling. And I'm gonna bet something like 250. And he calls and he doesn't have it, so yay! I think he had a king or something. Queen 10, definitely would like to play that, especially suited. 5-7 suited, wanna play it. Make a flush draw. So standard raise here. See what he does. He just calls. We totally miss. Let's just check here. And we totally miss again. Just want to get some information. And he had queen 3, so he had bottom pair. That's why he bet. We have an ace here. We call. We totally miss. We check, and we're gonna fold here. Nah, a raise might be good. And now we have an open ender, and we have a flush possibility. And we hit the open ender. So let's bet something like 125. If he re-raises me, I'm just calling, and he see that I made a straight. So ace 9 on the button, strong hand. Even if he re-raises me, I'm doing something. So he bets into me again. I'm not a fan of just letting him bet into me every time. We'll see what he does. Yeah, I'm gonna fold here. He's showing a lot of aggression, and I gotta punish that somehow. But not without having a decent hand. 8-6 here, I basically make middle pair. He's gonna show some aggression. He's gonna bet. I'm gonna re-raise it again to 180. If he re-raises me, I'm gonna re-raise again and say, hey man, I know what's up. So I'm gonna lead out here with 275. Show some more aggression. He just calls again. I make 2 pair. So let's bet again. Bet a decent size, and he might just call here, but he folds. So he had a draw missed, I think, or thinks my hand was decent. I think my hand was decent as well. Here I have middle pair, and we'll bet standard C bet, which he calls. We make trips, so we check here. He could have a flush here. Let's see if he pays 170. I doubt he will, but you never know. And he re-raises me, and he did make a flush. So basically I let him draw to his flush. So yeah, it was a bit sad for me. Ace Jack, totally miss. He leads out. I'm just gonna call. Hit the ace, gonna check, and now re-raise him. So let's make it 480, and he falls. So basically, just call the C bet and then hit. That's a bit lucky on my end, but hey, you never know. I just check it this round. I don't actually want to lead out in this board. I don't care about this board. He can have the pot if he bets this. I really don't give about the 160 in the middle. If he wants to risk ships taking it, sure, go ahead. But I'm not going to defend with Jack 6, even in position. So ace 5, we miss. This time we don't have such a strong hand. We're just going to check here. I think he actually has something, or he has an ace, and that's why he's checking around or totally missed himself. Wasn't a draw, all possible. I have no clue actually. We might discuss, we should actually discuss some hands, but I'm usually not that interested in discussing them. So now we have a flush draw with our middle pair, so let's lead out pretty low and he falls. So just like last time, we're slowly grinding him down. Ace 10, just gonna make the call. We totally missed. Let's check into him. He c-bets obviously, and I'm gonna fold here. I can't always call the c-bet and get lucky. I might have done it there, but didn't feel like it. Gotta vary your play a bit. Ace King, really strong hand. Let's make it 2 turn 3, show we have a strong hand. And he might fold here. He doesn't, and we hit our ace, so we check to him. We make trip aces, and let's bet 375. And he folds. So basically put me on an ace because of the re-raise. And I did have an ace. He doesn't know that, of course. And I repped an ace. But I was out of position. It's not easy gaining value out of position. And I already showed some aggression pre-flop. 4-6, hit middle pair. Let's make a standard c-bet. He re-raises me. What can he have? 5-6. I'm gonna re-raise him again to like 550 and see what he does. He can fold here, he can go over the top, he can just call. Let's just check here and see what he does. He's gonna bet something like 750 or should bet something like 750. He might just have a 4, he might just have totally missed a straight draw like 5-6. Like ace 2 to 5 and wanting to take the pot here. He might have ace 8, but I think I got a call here in case he had a straight draw. It puts me down, but you never know. He did indeed just have nothing, so I took his money. It would have put me a bit behind, but still strong enough to do something. You might say, yeah, it's a bit of a hero call, and I agree too, it was a bit of a hero call. But because he checked on the turn, he showed some weakness and I think I was ahead, so. He obviously wants to play a big pot here, I don't mind. He checks to me, let's just check back, we get an open ender, he's gonna lead out, we'll just call. We make our open ender, let's see if he leads out again. He doesn't, let's bet 450. And he calls and he loses. And he actually was an auto call, so if I shoved, I think he would have called as well. King Jack, strong hand. We hit a jack, so let's bet 125. Yeah, he has to start being selective about the hands he played. He's really down. I'm gonna fold 10-3 offsuit in this position. Ace 8, obviously. Gonna play these hands. Check it back. We hit an 8. It's a bit of a risky board though, but I think I have to call him off. Now it's really risky, like ace queen, king beats me, but let's see what he has. He had nothing, so again just taking money. If he had it there, it was a bit annoying for me. Just gonna be a bit more selective at this point, as is he. Jack 2 is obviously something I really dislike playing, as I said in previous videos. 5-4 is fine. If he shoves there, I'm probably at 40% hand, and I have to play some hands, of course. 6-7 is something I'll play as well. We flop a gut shot, but one of our gut shots makes him a flush, so, or could make him a flush, so I'm not gonna play that. 5 queen, not gonna play that. As you see, he's stacking up a bit at this point because I'm losing the aggression that I had. He's gonna see bet, obviously gonna fold here, and now I should start picking up aggression again. Let's raise it to 200, see if he shoves. He doesn't, he just wants to see a flop. Let's bet 250 and see what he does. He folds. So basically all the hands we previously folded, we just won back in one hand, one single time aggression. King 10, and we totally missed that flop. He's gonna lead out with a standard c-bet, but If I had the king of clubs, I obviously would have called spades. No, that's clubs, right? In English, yeah, it's clubs. 4-10 on the button, sure. I'm just gonna lead out for 130. See what he does. Yeah, we're gonna give this hand up. He can have it. We're still big stack enough to lose some ships somewhere. We flop an open ender. I think leading out into him, and if he shoves, I'm gonna obviously call. We make a pair, so that's fine, and we still have an open ender, so 325 here. If he had a 5 or a 6, he's done for here, and we make 2 pair, but it's a bit risky. If he shoves, I obviously call. And he had 1 pair, so we win here because we make runner 2 pair. We had an open ender, but that's enough. I get a bit lucky there, made some calls that might be dollable, but we have a lot of history, so basically have some idea what kind of hands he plays. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the future.